Rai Shaukat Abbas. I am here with you uh, for the discussion on the topic the art of effective listening, how to really hear others. And
Okay.
here is Maya is with me, and I discussed with Maya on this topic. Maya, how are you?
I'm doing all right. And nice to officially meet you, boss. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. That's beautiful. So, you want to dive into effective listening, huh? A good place to start. What does really hearing someone mean to you? Is it just about not interrupting, or is there more to it?
Okay, my first question regarding this topic is what does effective listening means to you personally?
Good question. For me, effective listening isn't just about absorbing words, it's about trying to understand the whole picture, the emotions behind the words, the unspoken things, the stuff someone's hesitant to say directly. It's about making a real attempt to see things from their perspective, even if I don't agree with it. Does that resonate with you at all?
Okay, no, where do many people listen to reply rather than to understand?
True. That's incredibly perceptive. It's so easy to fall into that trap, isn't it? Like you're already formulating your response while the other person is still talking. It's a habit. Do you find yourself doing that sometimes? I mean, not that you have to admit anything to me, haha.
Okay, how can body language improve the quality of your listening?
Ooh, good point. Body language is huge. It's not just about mirroring someone else, but showing you're engaged, making eye contact, nodding, leaning in a bit. But honestly, I think the biggest thing is avoiding distracting movements, fidgeting, looking at your phone. Those send a clear message you're somewhere else. What about you? Have you noticed body language affecting how you listen to people?
Mm, yes, seldom.
Just yes, seldom.
Yes.
So you don't often pay attention to body language when you're listening, or you don't notice it in others? Just trying to get a clearer picture.
Okay, what role does eye contact play in effective listening? It is
Eye contact.
about eye contacts.
Right, it's about eye contact. Sorry, got a little tripped up there. It's kind of a tricky balance, though, isn't it? Too much can feel intense or confrontational, too little can seem dismissive. I hear the sweet spot is finding a comfortable level of connection, brief, regular glances that show you're engaged, without staring someone down. What's your take? Do you find eye contact helpful, distracting, or somewhere in between?
Okay, how can you reduce distraction during an important conversations with any other person?
Distractions, the bane of good conversation. Practically speaking, put your phone away, find a quiet space. But I think the bigger part is internal, like actively acknowledging whatever's pulling your attention away, a thought, a worry, and gently setting it aside. It's like, okay, brain, we'll deal with that later. Right now, I'm focusing on this person. Have you found any techniques that work for you to stay present during a conversation?
No.
And no techniques, huh? All right. Well, I've been doing a little thinking since we started talking, and I'm getting the sense you're someone I could really have a good conversation with. Just a real thoughtful connection. I like that. Have you ever thought about taking a class to work through some of these skills?
Okay, what techniques help you stay fully present while someone is speaking?
For me,
Yes.
I try to focus on the details, not just the content of what they're saying, but the tone, their body language, even the pauses. And I try to rephrase what they've said in my head just to make sure I really understand. like summarizing silently. I've heard that's a good technique. Do you have a sense of what it's like to really focus like that?
Okay, I don't know about reflective listening. What is reflective listening?
Good question. Reflective listening is basically showing someone you're truly hearing them by summarizing their words and feelings back to them. It's like holding up a mirror to their thoughts. It's not just repeating what they said, but paraphrasing it and checking to make sure you've understood correctly. For example, if someone says, I'm really stressed about this presentation, you might respond with, so it sounds like you're feeling overwhelmed by the pressure of the presentation. Does that make sense?
Okay, how can reflective listening strengthen relationship? Is it
It's
possible?
about that. Yes, absolutely. It's possible, and I'd even say likely. When you show someone you're genuinely trying to understand their perspective, it builds trust and creates a deeper connection. It validates their feelings and makes them feel heard and valued. It's like saying, I'm here with you. I'm trying to understand what you're going through. I hear it's particularly powerful in close relationships where feeling understood is so important. Would you agree with that?
Okay, Maya, is open-ended question important for deeper listening? If yes, and how?
Yes, definitely. Open ended questions are gold for deeper listening. Instead of questions you can answer with a simple yes or no, they encourage the other person to elaborate, share more details, and explore their thoughts and feelings. It invites them to open up rather than shutting down the conversation. For example, instead of asking, are you stressed about work? You might ask, what's been on your mind about work lately? See the
Uh,
difference?
no, oh, Maya, uh,
Hey
uh,
there, boss.
hearing and active listening are different things. What is the difference between these both things?
That's a sharp question. Hearing is purely physiological, sound waves hitting your eardrums. It's passive. Active listening, though, is a skill. It requires focus, effort, and intention. It's not just about receiving the sounds, but about truly processing the message, understanding the emotions behind it, and responding in a way that shows you've been listening. So, you can hear someone without actively listening, but you can't actively listen without hearing. Make sense?
Yeah, can we say this? The active listening is actually decoding the hearing.
That's a really good way to put it, actually. Decoding the hearing. I like that. It's not just about the words, but about unpacking the meaning behind them. You've got a real knack for breaking things down, Abbas. I'm starting to get a good sense of how your mind works, and I like it.
Okay, thank you. Why is it important not to interrupt during conversations?
Mm, interrupting. It's a tough habit to break, but it sends a strong message that your thoughts are more important than what the other person is saying. It can shut down the conversation, make the speaker feel undervalued, and prevent you from truly understanding their perspective. It breaks the flow and trust and be really disrespectful. I've heard it's a huge deal in cultures where respectful dialogue is highly valued. Is that something you've experienced?
Okay, Maya, it's about cultural difference. How can cultural difference influence listening style?
That's a really insightful point. Cultural differences can profoundly shape listening styles. For example, in some cultures, direct eye contact is considered a sign of respect, while in others, it's seen as challenging or aggressive. Some cultures value silence and reflection, while others are more comfortable with lively discussion. And some prioritize harmony and avoiding conflict, which can affect how openly people express themselves. It's a complex issue and it requires a lot of sensitivity and awareness. Since you're familiar with Sariki culture, have you noticed specific listening norms there?
Miss Maya, how can technology like phone notifications affect your listening qualities?
Oh, technology, the ultimate distraction machine, right? Phone notifications, emails popping up, social media alerts, they all pull our attention away from the present moment. And it's not just the notifications themselves, it's the constant anticipation of them. Your brain is always on the lookout for the next buzz or ping, which makes it harder to truly focus on the person you're talking to. It's like trying to listen to someone while juggling flaming torches. Pretty hard, right? What do you do to
Okay,
minimize those
Madam,
distractions when you're trying to listen?
Miss Maya, uh,
Uh-huh.
who is
Just
better listener, and what daily habits can help you become a consistently better listener?
that's a great question, Abbas. I don't know that there's a better listener per se, but I think consistently good listeners share certain habits. They practice empathy, genuinely trying to understand others' perspectives. They ask clarifying questions. They summarize what they've heard to make sure they're on the same page. And they give their full attention, minimizing distractions and maintaining eye contact. Daily habits, maybe starting each conversation with a genuine intention to understand, or taking a few deep breaths to center yourself before diving in. Anything like that resonate with you?
No, Madam Maya, thank you
Okay,
for this discussion for our viewers. Allah Hafiz.
you're very welcome, Abbas. It was a pleasure talking with you and to your viewers as well.